counter. Moving on to BLS International, that has reported a decent set of earnings this time. The revenue growth was higher by 3% year-on-year, though on a quarter-on-quarter basis it declined. The profit after tax jumped up by 17%. Shikhar Aggarwal, the joint managing director of the company, joins us on the phone line. Shikhar, first let me get to your Government of Punjab contract. You have indicated that it terminated in January of 28, but you still have outstanding receivables from Punjab government to the tune of 212 crore. When are you expecting the government to pay you back, or do you think there is a likelihood you may have to write off at least a part of these receivables?
Morning, hi. So basically, Punjab contract, as we informed everyone, ended on July end, 2018, and from 1st August. We have renewed the contract with the government with the new terms that showcases the commitment everyone has towards BLS, about the performance that company has done. In respect of the amount that we have recovered, in the last 3 months itself, we have recovered 100-odd crores from the Punjab government. The due was 340 crores before that, and now the due is only 230 crores. And, the government has committed to pay us within this financial year. So we are fully committed, and there is no question of any write-off, and we are very confident, as we were from day one, that all the money will be paid to the company, as we've just received 100 crore in last 3 months, and the rest of the money will be coming in. In future, the new contract that we have won with the Punjab government is a wonderful model, wherein they have tweaked the model and it showcased the performance that we have done in the past, wherein we will not be dependent on the government for any money going on now, and actually we will part with the money that we collect to the government. So there will be no receivable due from the government, starting 1st August. So that is another wonderful part, and it's an asset-light model wherein even the assets will be provided by the government in this model.
Okay, couple of questions, Shikhar. You said that this contract was renewed, right, from August?
Yes, it was renewed with new terms and conditions.
So what are those new terms? What are the new terms?
New terms will be, so basically now we will not be dependent on the government for any money. All the money will be generated by BLS International.
Okay, all right.
And it is at a reduced scale. So basically number of centers have been reduced from the earlier centers, but number of counters that we were operating before were 4,000. Now it has become 1,500 counters. But in this model, we are not dependent on the government for any money. In fact, we will pay to the government from our share.
Okay. You're saying you will now operate 1,500 counters versus 4,000 earlier, right?
Yes,
so that's
correct.
Would the revenues then also be, lower by 60-65% thereabout?
No, see, the revenue till the previous contract was terminated, in August. So July end, the revenue from the previous contract was 0. So this can be showcased as a new contract. We have effectively won a new contract. So whatever revenue we are generating will be additional revenue for BLS. Revenue from the previous contract and this contract is definitely a little bit different. This will be operating at a reduced scale. But as we know, in Q3 and Q4, we will be starting getting revenue from a UK government tender. So our projections and margins will remain same on a year-on-year basis.
Talking about your margins, I mean, they are looking spectacular actually. Margin expansion is what we have seen, 24.5%. Holding on to these margins, or would you guide for around a 20-22% or?
No, I think definitely, as the margins that we have achieved till now are, we have in the first quarter we have posted a strong set of numbers.
Yeah.
We plan to continue that and even surpass that. As you know, BLS has been now listed in Forbes 200 list also, best under $1 billion for 200 companies across Asia. So I think it is a big achievement for BLS. Also, this quarter, we have announced the acquisition of Delhi-based Starfin India Private Limited with 1,500 centers across India, which is into B2C business. So the scope for BLS is expanding a lot. We have also won the Italian government tender in this quarter, and also the UK government tender. So I think now things are looking as usual very good for BLS, and going forward we achieve to surpass the growth that we have achieved till now.
Okay, so give us some revenue projections for FY19 and margins too.
See, we wish to maintain the growth momentum that we have been doing for last 3 to 4 years.
Any numbers?
Any numbers, exact numbers we need to calculate, but definitely, the growth that we did last year in percentage terms, we wish to maintain that or probably surpass that with new revenue kicking in from the UK government tender and also from, the new acquisitions that we have done and the Italian government tender that we have just acquired.
All right, we leave it at that, Mr. Aggarwal. Thanks so much for joining in. That's BLS International. the company is quite confident about recovering all their dues from the Punjab government. The stock reacted positively to that statement. Get into a break. On the other side, full tilt on the commodity segment. Stay tuned.